Hello and welcome to episode 12 of the Social Outcast Podcast. I'm your host, Marshall, and my co-host to my right,
Chrissy.
My co-host to my left,
Blitz, it never changes.
and my two guests.
Yes.
Okay, fine, my number 3 co-host.
Taconator, a.k.a. Pickles, a.k.a. I own all of you.
Stop with
And
all
now
the
my
names.
guest.
I forgot the code name. Matt.
Hey, we were so close. We were 1 week off from having episode 13 air on Friday the 13th. I'm pissed about that now.
Today is Friday the 13th. I realized that in the middle of the day, I texted Taconator and the host here, and I was like, hey, you know today's Friday the 13th? Fun fact. I think it would have been more concerning if it was Friday 115, though.
Wow.
Given our luck.
Oh yeah, giving mine and your luck.
Mm-hmm.
Which 115?
Bad things started to happen whenever we noticed the number 115.
Yeah,
After we got obsessed with Call of Duty Zombies for several months.
it was my employee number at Kroger.
You work at Kroger.
I did too.
3 out of the 5 of us did.
You work at Kroger?
No.
I did.
You assume me.
Yeah, do you want to start out with Kroger stories?
No. Actually, wait, do I?
I don't even know if
You
I
had
have
some
any.
good ones.
I have destruction stories
Go
from
for
Kroger.
it. Go for it.
So, I don't know how the hell this happened, but, I was a closer, so I had to clean up the deli at the end.
You came in the 9th inning to
That's
get
not a code for
three outs, finish the game, try to get the save.
Right. So, what happened was I was cleaning off the slicer parts. And so somehow, some way, I have no clue, but
Does that explain why you have a robotic finger? I always wondered that.
These?
One of your fingers doesn't look natural.
Yours is his face, but we don't talk about it.
Yeah.
Remember, you're the one that invited us all here.
Yeah.
Are you regretting it?
No.
Not yet. Not yet.
No. Let me keep
He's only
sipping on
drinking
this.
apple
Hey,
juice.
don't worry. It's not going to be just you.
Yeah, I know.
But Matt said, or
Your victims are sitting beside you.
He knows not to challenge me.
I'll do it.
But no, so I guess what happened was somehow the faucet pipe snapped at the base, like below the nozzles.
Mm-hmm.
Not the nozzles. Whatever you turned, I actually turned on the sink.
The spigot?
Yes, there you go. So it broke below those, so it just kept spraying water all over the place.
I believe it.
So someone came in the next morning, and there was just water all over the place. And they're like, yeah, way to go, Marshall, you broke it. I had no clue. Not a single clue that I did it.
How did you know?
Seems
How
like
did
in
you
all
not
your
know?
old jobs you got accused for stuff all the time.
Whether or
I mean,
not
there-
I did it.
You worked at, was it a Green Lantern? And you told me that you
Yeah,
got accused
Fat
of,
Jimmy wanted some ham.
and you forgot to,
Wait,
or
what?
you were accused of putting the wrong pizza in, and you
Yeah.
got fired because of that.
Yeah.
So
the week
what happened
before.
there was, I guess like our opening weekend, there were a lot of pizzas that were made wrong. So the next day, Monday, I had to come in at like 6 o'clock in the morning. And it was a 6 to 6 shift. So it was 12 hours.
Who gets pizza at 6 in the morning?
No, it was the opening to prep for the day,
Okay.
making the dough and
Makes
everything.
more sense.
I could also see myself getting pizza at 6 in the morning.
We were once drinking at like 4 until 4 in the morning. We all wanted pizza, and every place was closed, so
So
I
you go
wonder.
Myers.
Maybe there's a market for that then.
They should. I
Oh my
think they should have
God.
one pizza place open in every college town that's just 24/7. Because there's no way there's not going to be some people that are like, I want pizza right now.
What are we calling it? Drunk toppings? Drunk slice. That's what we could call it.
I think
No.
that's a bad idea for a college town to name it Drunk Slice.
Yeah.
Cops are going to be just perusing
A little slice of something.
Well, no, we
Yeah.
deliver only like after midnight. That's how we could get them.
Your
It's
only
like
delivery?
delivery only after midnight.
Interesting.
You could go and pick up like
Mail order pizza.
between
order.
10 and 12, but 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. But then like after midnight, between midnight and 10 a.m., it's delivery only.
You know what I'm waiting for is drone pizza delivery.
Yeah, isn't
Haven't they
Domino's trying to do
started
something
that?
like
They're
that?
doing it in New Zealand, man.
Yeah.
New
Oh,
Zealand's the place to be.
I
then.
want to just be
You
able to
can't-
pick up my pizza, call it in and be like, hey, in 10 minutes, can you just walk outside, put it into this drone, and then I'll have the credit card right there. All good.
So
Yeah.
you might get orders from hobbits.
You can't do that in America because they're doing crazy zoning laws where it's like, no, it's illegal. If you see a drone in the sky, it's above you. You can shoot it.
Yay!
Really?
Yeah. There's like a bunch of cases like that are cropping up where the judge sided with the shooter.
Ron
and whatnot.
Swanson did it.
Anybody want to buy a shotgun now? And
There's
Why
a
do
gun
people
that can
feel-
Boom!
There's it shoots
Why do
radio
people
waves
feel
at
the
it,
need
and it'll
to
take it down without
shoot
like injuring
drones out of
Okay.
the sky?
Get a new free drone. Just take it down out of the sky.
Wow.
that's great.
Why do people feel the need to?
Oh, because it's like, oh, they're spying on me now.
It's a big privacy thing.
Yeah.
People are crazy. And that's kind of why I want to get a drone racing league drone, fly it in the field behind my grandparents' house, because it's just open fields and
Fly it between the electric wires.
yeah.
I fly it into one, cut one of the wires down. Yeah, that would be bad.
That would be a test of skill.
You would probably be, knowing you would probably be drinking while you're doing that too.
Oh, judge.
Yeah,
you know how
I
it's
think
kind
that
of,
would be.
you know how it's pretty much illegal to operate machinery while you're, under the influence? Can you get a ticket for flying a drone while you're under the influence?
I read about some guy that got arrested
They wouldn't arrest
for
you
parking beside a lawnmower because it was considered a vehicle.
You can't park next to a vehicle? What?
What?
Or it was...
I think you got that story mixed up.
Something is missing out
Maybe
of
it's
this
one of those
story.
rideable lawnmowers and he was driving that while drunk
Oh,
or
okay.
something.
I missed the alcohol
It was a
part.
while
Maybe.
ago.
I've
I-
heard of one of those happening.
That's probably gotta be something.
Yeah.
I can see something like that.
I don't remember all of it. It was a while ago.
Maybe driving a ATV.
Oh, I definitely know that'll get you in some deep trouble.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Got
Oh
it
my
in show
God.
notes, Marshall?
Show notes? No. The editing that I had to do doesn't apply now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because we're all here.
Nobody did.
Okay.
Papa.
Cheers? Are we doing cheers? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Housewarming party?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers.
to
Drink
the-
up. I want brunch.
Cheers.
Come by it.
Yeah. Should have done this to lead off.
Yeah, I know.
Drink up. I
we're
want
back.
brunch.
Woo! Chugging it.
Getting crazy all up here with
Oh, with the
that
apple
apple
juice.
So how many?
Guys,
we've
it's
only
really hitting me.
had. This is only
He's
the
keeping
12th
regular.
episode.
We've been doing
And
this for
we-
roughly 3 months.
Right, and we've broadcasted from how many different locations now?
We've broadcasted from...
Two
her
of my
mom's
places.
apartment.
2 of my places.
Yep.
Then this. So I've been in 3 different locations broadcasting. Personally,
So have I.
okay.
She's only been in 2. He's been in 2.
Mm-hmm.
Your sister's
You've
not
been in
listening.
So there's a puzzle for you listeners. How many unique locations have we broadcasted from?
We
The
just
answer
gave
is
it up.
more than one.
We just gave
didn't
it.
add
Yeah,
up.
well-
we just didn't add it
There's
up.
another, we said how many we personally did,
Yeah.
Now,
That's
how many
not
unique
total.
locations have there been?
They're probably thinking,
What?
What?
no.
Yeah,
Do that
that's
again?
totally what they're thinking.
It was terrible.
Really?
What?
Oh my
Okay.
god.
That's it.
Are you the first one that? Are you the first one to crack? You're over your tolerable limit.
I think I had the edited version with the...
What soundboard is that
Yeah,
for?
you need that air horns going off in it.
But
The MLG.
I got that one.
Yeah, do that one.
For those of you listening again. No. Can you do it really quick? Ba, 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 ba.
It's not gonna work.
There it is. Except there's like an actual sound clip that you can get, and
Oh, baby, it's triple.
Alright. Take his phone away.
No.
So he stopped playing with the soundboard on my show.
I can't. He bought me Funyuns.
You are second in command.
All right,
Chrissy, very
put it
close
away.
No.
Now,
I'm gonna fucking murder you.
Is there a
Whoa,
sexism
whoa.
thing
well,
going
you
on
just said
here?
On the
that.
show
You said
today,
that in the end.
actual
for everybody
murder.
here.
I know.
Guys, don't worry. I'll say what's happening.
You're going
when
to
it goes down.
Jacob, for those of you listening at home, and it sucks because I meant to get a webcam, but I couldn't.
I don't want to be on the internet.
Too bad you already are. Say hi.
Yeah, I want to be anonymous too. You know, that's why.
You already are too. Wear a Guy Fawkes mask, like I said before.
I want to be a star.
And then well, if I'm gonna wear
Okay, go stand in the back.
Yeah.
Just
it,
hold your arms out.
if I'm
Didn't
gonna
say I
wear
wanted
a
to be
Guy
crucified.
Fawkes
I said I
mask,
wanted to
I'm
be a
gonna
star.
memorize that entire
Well,
intro
you know,
speech
Jesus Christ Superstar.
Oh
and
my
recite it.
Oh, that was good. That'd be awesome.
That would. That speech is amazing.
Jacob
and then maybe,
keeps playing
and then
with
maybe,
his phone,
maybe
and it's
the
irritating the shit out
the
of me.
next episode I can recite that one poem too.
Fun fact, we had a person from Germany over, and we were talking about that, and we're like, I wonder if in German, if that's even cool at all, because, you know, if you translate it, it's
Right.
not going to all start with a V. And then we looked it up, and we played the German version, she didn't know what to type, and she's like, oh yeah, it's all starting with the same letters. So even in a different language, it's still awesome.
It
Yeah.
might be different though.
Some different words, but it's still...
Yeah.
so it's
Yeah,
That's very clever.
that is clever.
But does it translate to French, Italian, Polish?
No, only Germany.
only German.
Wow.
Do you feel bad about that?
No. Why do I care? It's in English.
He has
My
no
native
shame.
tongue.
Why would he ever feel bad about anything? Jacob has no shame.
He's known as the troll of the group.
Only during games.
There are some games that
Except with girls.
that we can't play with you. How many games have you been blacklisted from?
Too many to count.
Wait, is it just one?
Well, one for you. He refuses to play sheriff. of
But that's
Nottingham.
not with just you. That's just he refuses to play it, right? You
Yeah.
just
No,
blacklisted
it's
him.
with him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because we played that a couple times, and every time we played Sheriff of Nottingham, all he didn't try to win the game. He just tried to troll me the entire time
Why just you?
because he can.
I found a way to
In
play
my-
that game wrong anyway later on.
In my defense,
I played it recently. It's actually pretty good.
the
Oh my
point,
God.
the point of the game
He did
is
the
one person plays the sheriff.
Well,
When he was a sheriff, he always thought I was lying, and then the one time I wasn't lying, he refused to call me out on it.
Yeah, but you weren't playing to win though. You were just trying to see if I would
You're
call you out
just
on
playing
it.
the dick.
I'm sorry.
it's my favorite rule.
Because he fell for my fake poker face.
I didn't fall for anything.
You have a poker face? How is that possible?
I said a fake, unbelievable poker face.
No,
that's
it's
an
just you
oxymoron.
being you.
Yeah. That's an oxymoron, right?
Okay,
Poker face
let me-
you're faking. How can you fake?
Here's the
Okay,
thing, Jacob.
faking?
You don't have. It's not a poker face necessarily. You have resting smug face.
Yes.
No matter what, you look like you're just super content with whatever you just did. And since you're trolling, we always assume that you're just messing with somebody.
It
Yes.
works in my favor sometimes.
Oh yeah.
But no.
It always does because it does what you intend it to do.
But no. I make it look like, oh, I'm totally lying. And he thinks that, okay, imagine a poker player and they have a tell.
Yeah.
I'm making him think I have a tell, so he calls me out on it. Until finally I just break him, and then the one time I'm lying, he does not call me out on it. And then I just stuff it in my sack and just like, yeah.
Because in all honesty, like, you don't have a tell. Like, even if we think that you're screwing with us, it's like, no, I'm not. I'm being totally serious. Whatnot. Or sometimes when we think you're being serious, it's just nonstop. Like, earlier today when we parked on the other side of the parking lot and you walked right past us, and we thought you didn't see us and just kept on walking.
I kind of knew he saw us. But
It did look like he was looking at the car, but then he kept on walking.
Well, like, after, yeah. Because then you just, like, turned around and stared at us.
Now, what would have been really funny is if that wasn't us and you actually walked up to someone else's car.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that too.
I've almost done that before.
I've done that to the wrong car before, just like, oh.
I actually did that 2 times in one night. I think I was moving with my mom when I was younger, and we were, like, going out furniture
You climbed
shopping.
into someone else's car.
No.
The door was unlocked and you just opened it and sat in there.
I haven't done that.
Okay.
But what I've done is that I was, like, sitting by my grandparents, and I'm like, oh, there's Mom. I'm going to go follow her and whatnot. And I start walking off. My grandmother and grandfather are like, hey, what are you doing? Come back here. It's like, no, I'm going and following Mom. And it's like, Mom's over here. And I look, and I'm like, oh. And I look back, I'm like, oh, that's not her. Oops. And then, like, 10 minutes later, I tried following some guy who I thought was my grandfather. It's not. He was literally standing, like, 5 feet behind me, and I didn't see him.
But Jacob found his calling in life. He has a perfect poker face. So he can play the perfect troll.
I imagine my face looks like Patrick Payne after that one scene where the prostitutes just refuse to take his money, and they're wondering why.
Oh, my
Where
God.
is that
This
from?
is Game of
I
Thrones.
can't-
Game of
okay.
Thrones.
That's right. I remember that scene, but
Tell us
not where it was
everything.
from.
You know those like psychology experiments where they show people making different emotional faces and you're supposed to say what emotion it is?
Yeah,
For him,
I was studying.
it would just be the same face on every single one.
It's like those,
that smug
t-shirts,
look.
man. It's those t-shirts where it's like, this is the face of this.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
it's
Except when it's like, and here's the emotion of nothing. It's like losing his damn mind.
Here's the thing, though. Like, most people, when they're bluffing, they're trying to make you believe them, whereas Jacob can't make you believe him. It's literally impossible.
Yeah, he's
It's
like the
always
opposite of
just,
that.
it's the he's like the yin to the yang of it. Instead
Yeah.
of making people believe him, it's just like, I can't tell if Jacob's lying to me or not because he always looks like he's lying. Whereas the people that are good bluffers always look like they're telling the truth.
Right, yeah, but you're right, that's a good point. He always looks like he's lying. Always.
That's what makes Jacob the perfect poker player.
And the biggest troll to play with.
Apple juice and beer would not go well.
That's a public service announcement.
I was burping, it tasted funny.
Oh, God.
Thank you for sharing that with
Get
our
some apple, get some beer.
no audience so far. Maybe that's a good thing.
Apple
Go
beer.
watch us.
The audience will
That's
be
a
there.
thing.
They will be there.
If you stream it, they will watch.
come. Or watch.
No, I
yes.
sent them all away.
Yeah. We need to figure
Pays
out
never
we need to
shows
figure out
up.
who's on the show and what the ratings are, and then we can determine who the boot from the show.
Well, I've actually gone back and listened to our last couple of episodes because I actually found out, and this
Wait,
is
you
too
listen
late.
to our episodes?
Yeah.
I listened to one of
Just once.
I'm just joking. I've gone back and listened to them too. Just messing with you.
But I've noticed that Chrissy is too quiet. Like,
I
like
know.
like she is right now.
no.
She needs a solo show.
Where, like, she's trying to talk, and you just, like, go over her. Oh, man.
No, does this have like the thing where it's like stereo so they could hear this in like the left earphone and that in the right earphone, or is it all
I think
I
it does
can
have
do that.
stereo.
should do that and then we can
But-
just do some weird chant and then freak people out or just circle around.
Or we could could do blues rain dance.
We'll do the haircut thing where you get like a shaver on. You're like.
Oh, he's got the
Freaked
Razor
out.
app.
No, I don't. I deleted it.
Or you could just do that one, like that song Renegade. Do really quiet and then fade out and just go like, yeah.
I don't know what
Sure.
False
Whatever.
sense
I don't
of
know.
security.
You know.
Come on, you know strange music.
Yeah, I know strange music. I don't
No,
know what
Dave
Renegade
knows
is.
strange
Which hilariously, that one music that you sent me that you thought was really strange, I'm like, didn't sound strange at all. That
Holy White Hounds?
no, the
Or-
that one from that game that was in Japanese.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'm like, this doesn't sound strange at all. And you're like, what? It was the weirdest thing I ever heard.
So when I heard it, I literally immediately thought of like Nazi march music. Because it sounded like it was in German. But no, it's
No,
in,
it was
it's in
definitely not
Japanese.
German. It was Japanese. I don't even know how you confuse the two.
But,
They sound
well,
very
because
different.
it was underneath the game audio.
Ah.
Like, it was underneath people talking, so I couldn't exactly hear it. The only time I actually went and heard is
It
like,
actually had
okay.
a really, really cool riff to it on the guitar. And
Oh,
then
it does. That's like the best part about it. It's like, this is actually a pretty decent song. It's just silly as hell.
I just want to say too, how do you think Styx is weird music? What's wrong with you?
Sticks?
Yeah, Renegade. That's what I was talking about.
Oh, I had no clue. I'm sorry.
You don't know music?
This is
What?
why
This is unacceptable.
I just want to say this is why I bring the ratings up.
Oh my god.
Speaking
Yeah.
of which,
You
last
sure?
week's episode, a lot more ratings because I was on it.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna double check
This
this.
is a
It
fact.
had 10 views.
No, I had 14 as of today.
Oh god.
You know we're famous. 14 views on YouTube.
Oh, baby.
Wow.
Make money.
When there are millions of views for several videos.
No one knows about that.
Oh.
I just heard about it.
14 views 6 days ago.
See, that's a record
Oh,
for
guys, are
us.
gonna make it 15. Click on it again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can.
It's
beef
a
up-
record for us.
You can beef up your own view count by clicking.
Jacob
on
just
it.
made his own record. That's all. He's
Yeah.
like, oh, I gotta buff myself up real
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah, maybe I should click on
Like some of
watch
them,
video.
one's got 14, but only after 1 month.
We're still starting that second channel. Hey girl, hey.
A MaddnessScene production.
Yeah,
From
you're
the-
What's
welcome.
on Hey
from
Girl
the
Hey?
from the Social Outcast Podcast.
I mean, you could be the
Network.
third co-host.
But break it down for me, and I'll tell you my thoughts on it.
Me and Blitz's sister are gonna be hosting a show.
Yeah, when's it gonna come out?
Okay, that's that. Is there anything past that?
Not really. There may be a cooking segment. Just
So
a
I'm
lot
assuming
of
You
she'll do the
cook?
cooking or do the eating. on
just
that?
celebrity, gossip stuff
Oh.
like that stuff.
I would be very poor at that.
I don't know.
I
Random
didn't know
thoughts
you-
we have. What is
38,
not
7, 10.
What?
That.
Oh,
good.
half our
Chrissy, one
channel,
of your
you mean?
Another
Yeah.
co-host.
Yeah,
Sure,
Wait,
but I
is
didn't
that
know
really
you cooked.
half?
that's
I don't
literally
think I'll be
half
able to
our
keep up with
channel.
celebrity gossip.
Hold on.
That was
Oh, we're talking
38,
about other
7,
I got
10.
different segments.
All right, look at the.
Yeah, good.
Just
Call
click on my
Hey Girl
channel.
Oh,
Hey.
dude, you know what you could
My
do?
channel.
I don't-
You could be just going around to all the different people
Type
and you
Cal.
just go, hey girl, hey, and then you talk about that, and then you go to the next person. They have their own segment.
Like, hi, Tyshana.
Yeah,
No,
you
you
have to
didn't.
know someone named Tyshana before you can go to someone named Tyshana.
I would be somewhat.
I can hook you up with my friend named Shakia. I don't know what you talk about though.
I would be.
Oh my
pretty-
god.
It is
pretty
It's like
silent during
just
the-
over half.
It's half our channel. I told you.
During the really girly moments, though.
Oh, we're gonna talk about cats and stuff.
Oh,
I would not watch the cat segment. I'll skip it.
What we talk about lions,
Yeah,
No.
it's just over half.
Still skip it. They're cats.
hyenas.
Maybe.
You listen about hyenas?
Mm,
Well, guess what?
Hmm.
They're in the feline family, so suck it.
no, I wouldn't. Never mind. That's a good point.
yeah. That's why they laugh.
The more you know.
So,
I guess.
how about we talk
I
about
don't know.
crickets and
Oh.
computers.
Yeah.
That was gross. Did
That's
you see
about
that
right.
on Reddit?
What?
Coppinator.
There's this computer that someone posted from IT, and like half the computer, and I didn't kid you, like up to like at least a third of it, the corner, bottom corner, was filled with crickets. There was at least like 200 something plus,
Yes.
probably more than
Easily.
that crickets.
How?
So, what's wrong with crickets?
The
How
crickets
does-
They got inside the computer and made a nest.
But no one noticed?
Well,
Yeah,
eventually
because it was
they
an old
noticed.
computer. It was like all
Oh.
rusted
It was
and
gross
everything.
looking. Oh
Yeah.
my word.
I
was
heard
gonna say,
about
crickets
a
aren't that
cell
bad.
phone that had a nest of
It's like
spiders.
nightmare fuel right there. It's like you see a horror
like a
segment in a
bunch of
movie and all of a sudden
baby
people see
spiders.
bugs pouring out of walls and
Yep,
crap.
that's
what
You
that,
should
What
like
it was
that
was a-
one.
in real life. Somebody probably opened up the side of it. It was like, oh my god.
It was back from like the 70s where they actually had sets that were real, so there's real bugs. They just, like took the computer from the set, forgetting that there was still live crickets in it. He just like covers the computer. Oh, there's still crickets in here.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Told you there's no audience.
Science
But, hey,
faction
we're not
mentioned
famous.
your
We got
channel.
Hey, you promised me I'd be famous.
We got a new follower on Twitter.
Oh,
Who's that,
really?
Twitter?
I have no
Page?
clue who he is.
It's right there.
I mean, there's a
I'm
lot.
still looking at
There's
this.
a lot of people on Twitter, so you know.
Science faction
Yeah.
mentioned you
Where?
on their latest episode.
What?
In the title.
Oh, shut up. Shut up. It says Highway Madness.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
Oh my
completely
God.
unrelated.
Oh, speaking of that, I don't know when their episode aired. I want to say it was the episode of Fat Man
Alright, you gotta
Felonies.
be more specific than
Of-
there.
Science Faction.
Okay.
So they started talking about stuff, and they started mentioning like the sleep cycle, whatever it is. What was it? Circadian rhythm.
Circadian rhythm.
Yeah.
Is it-
So they were like mentioning the circadian rhythm, and then they were saying how they sometimes fell asleep in a movie theater, and it was like either right before, right after, or at the same damn time. We had that episode
Discussion.
of circadian rhythms, falling asleep in movies. It's like, the hell's going on? Is this like the biggest freak coincidence or what?
No.
That's like the
You,
kind
you don't
of
get you don't get
coincidences
to
that you
believe
talked
in
about.
coincidence when you believe in the force.
It was so bizarre. Like, I'm like, oh, hey, that's cool, circadian rhythm and whatnot. And then it's like they were talking about falling asleep in a movie. I'm like, wait, what?
A Star Wars movie.
I literally listened to that specific episode of ours right before I listened to theirs.
By the way, how many of those lightsabers do you have that are still functional?
They're all
All of them.
functional.
Until you,
Because I was under the impression that like half of them were broken.
No.
The
Because you know one of them
blades.
uppercut. Oh, that one's broken.
No, I got that fixed.
You finally got it fixed.
Yeah.
You didn't tell me about this.
A while
We didn't
ago.
do a recording in this studio here. You know, brand new place, empty, nothing that you can possibly break except maybe put a hole in the wall. You know,
That
but it's not
there's-
my place though.
There's
Yeah,
one
it's
that's
fine then.
broken, but Marshall said that's
You get the gold one.
beyond
I want the orange
warranty.
one.
Okay.
You know who has a orange lightsaber?
Who?
Plo Koon
Plo Koon.
in
Who is
in
that?
one of my Star Wars games for the PlayStation 1. It's great.
Very nice.
Really?
Ugh. Oh,
thought he
great,
was a
I got
blue
beard
lightsaber.
all over
In the
it.
PS1 game, he has an orange one.
Wow.
And I'm not saying that's like canon for this series. I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't read like the expanded universe anything.
The
People
only
take- people
orange
take that
lightsaber
stuff very
wielder I know is
seriously.
like a Wookiee.
But the
Really?
expanded
Yeah.
universe was cut out after Disney bought them.
Was it?
Yep, they
Yeah.
said that everything in the expanded universe is not canon.
Which is pretty
Well,
dumb.
screw
But it
that.
might be because there's so much of it.
I believe in multiverse, seeing how DC can have so
Can
many
I have mine?
universes.
No.
Why?
Because
What do you mean
I'm
cuz?
giving it to someone special.
It's a space.
Oh, no, I hate it.
Where's the button?
This has gotta be red. Oh yeah, purple one.
Oh, no.
That's mine.
No,
Yeah. Now we all got sabers.
Mine's dead. Oh no, it's not!
it's just flashing.
All right. So afterward, we're all going out in the parking lot and making a big scene,
Can I get a
waving
picture of
these
this?
around.
I played
This is
charades
what
earlier,
you get
and I
for
was going
giving
like
away
this,
my
flicking
lightsaber.
my hand out, and I did the thing with the lightning bolt on my forehead, and
That's
I did like
right.
a wizard hat, and they still didn't guess it. And I was like, what do I want me to do here?
He gave me the one
Were you playing that brain game?
for the charades. So basically, he gave
That
me.
brain game was kind of funny.
He thinks
There
I'm
was
the
that.
Mace Windu of the group.
I have to say, you are a great Play-Doh architect.
Oh, thank
It
you.
was
Let me tell you.
It was very impressive what you were able to
I had a
form
box of
in
How long
such
does
little
that-
time.
As a mastermind, I'm used to bending things to my will. So
How long does
I
that
can see
Play-Doh
that.
stay
That's what I'm saying.
usable?
honestly, I'm pretty sure they bought like a Play-Doh for it. They didn't. Like
Oh.
that came with its own thing, and I'm pretty sure that went bad, and they bought a new one.
Oh, that's
That's
very
what I'm saying,
bad
Matt.
because I think you
What?
use that all the time when you play.
How's it going, Jacob?
Oh, if we're taking a picture,
Don't
I'd
touch-
have to be
Don't
anonymous.
touch the tips.
I
not
prefer
good.
anonymous.
Dude, I can't even.
I just want to say, you're good at peacekeeper negotiations.
What is
See, I want to do like one of those.
What?
I want to do one of these where it's like they all
Lightsaber.
they all hold them up. And whatnot.
We
They're
could
like,
all-
bad guy in the
You know, we could always turn off the lights.
Chrissy, put this.
Well, I was gonna.
Yeah, turn off the lights.
This at one point this was a podcast. Now this is a play with lightsabers.
It's still a podcast.
Oh yeah,
We're
still talking about
it.
yeah. You're still there, people.
I hope you are.
Wow.
I don't have a selfie stick though, so I gotta jury rig this.
You know what would be a good name or a good thing to call a selfie stick?
You need friends.
You know what?
The obvious. Yeah, what's the term for yourself?
I don't know what your audience is, so I don't want to
Selfish?
say anything that I shouldn't.
We don't have
Self-righteous?
an audience currently.
I don't want to get rid of whatever
Narcissistic.
audience you have. That's not
Right.
appropriate.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Those people who
Right,
have
guys.
selfie sticks are obvious narcissists.
I'm talking
Boy,
about a
it's so
selfie
silly.
stick.
I think you're gonna be in the shot.
A selfie stick.
Oh. Yeah, they have another name for that.
Hey.
Alright, green attack!
Oh god. You broke that already, Jacob?
What?
Jesus.
You're smiling.
Way
when
to
you say
go!
it.
No way.
Obvious tell.
Yeah, obvious tell.
No, he honest to God broke it.
No, he didn't.
I didn't even touch it.
It was
I was
all-
literally in your room earlier today and saw it looking like that.
It was already broke. Like the part
I
here.
didn't even touch anything. Is that what you're doing to me?
Alright, someone take this out of context. Jacob was pulling lightsabers and broke the tip. Him and another boy.
Jacob broke the tip.
That's what this episode is called.
Broke the
Broken tip.
That's why I gave you the purple one. It's very forceful.
So accidentally the whole tip is gonna be
No. No.
Alright, we're getting off of that topic.
Is that why you said I'm giving this one to a very special person?
We put
Because
I
apparently,
gave it to you because it's purple.
and broken.
because apparently you're
Oh,
more,
he was setting you up. That's what was
you're
happening.
more special than
He knew
I
it was
am.
broken, and then
No.
he gave it to you specifically after we just had that long discussion about how nobody can trust you.
Besides, I respect Mace Windu and the fact that he's rocking a purple lightsaber because Samuel L. Jackson requested that.
Hey, in my soccer league, I'm the goalie and I wear a hot pink shirt
No one cares.
as my goalie
To
shirt.
that.
Yeah, I care.
So, it's not that crazy.
But no, Samuel L. Jackson requested a different color lightsaber, and they just,
Yeah, they
Yeah,
had,
they were just gonna give him generic green. He's
didn't
like,
they have to?
yeah, it's something like they were just gonna give him generic green. And he's like, guys, I'm Samuel L. Jackson. You gotta give me something.
no,
different."
he just asked nicely, like, isn't there other colors?
No, the way I understood it was he pulled the "Do you know who I am" card, and
Can I different give
Say my name.
Yeah, can I give a different color lightsaber? What? Say what one more time.
He wanted to pull the Pulp
that's the way
Fiction
that I
line.
understood it was that because I kind of remember I saw a video. There was a documentary on the lightsaber and how the special effects and everything, and they showed that, and he asks George Lucas, he's like, so can I have purple?
Do you
And
know
Lucas
what
says,
I
and,
did
Lu-
in
and
Pulp
Lucas
Fiction?
says, wait, are you serious? Yeah, I want purple. Okay, I guess we can make that happen.
I want to say,
Do you know what I did in Pulp Fiction?
do you guys see the Mark Hamill talks to the Joker thing?
No, talks to
Well, it's the Emperor, but it's like the Joker's voice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I sent that to you guys.
And Jacob,
I saw that before you sent it to me.
Yeah, and
Okay,
then you're like,
doesn't matter.
"See
You're not.
it."
Oh, yeah, you're not the only person who's on the internet.
Okay,
Yeah.
but it doesn't matter. One, you never
Actually,
sent it to
5 of
me.
us are on the internet.
Two,
right
I
now.
never saw it. And 3, I sent it to you guys before you ever mentioned, hey, I've already seen this.
I kind of figured you guys see it too, so it was a big thing.
No. Just appreciate that you both saw it, man. Come on now.
Yeah.
You know, you also read Donald Trump's tweets in the Joker voice. But
Yep. Yeah, I knew about that one too.
That would have been entertaining to hear.
He's a national treasure. We need to protect him.
You got him for
He
4
needs
years.
to be disappear. He needs to disappear.
Then who would be the president?
Chrissy?
I would rather have no president.
No.
Anarchist over
No.
here. That's what I'm hearing.
We are not doing a political debate right now on this show.
All right, everybody who's on the left, get on the left side of the room. Whoever's
I thought you were
I don't
on
even
the right.
know. See how
Get on the
bad
right
I
side
am
of the
about
room.
politics?
Oh, Chrissy, I need to take that comment back. I thought you were talking about Mark Hamill. Like, you shut your face right now.
People always ask like, oh, you know, any normal person would be better than the president we have, and I'm like, I definitely wouldn't be. I
Yeah.
would instantly try to fight so many countries.
Hey, Putin, you want to go?
I would be like, dude, I have so many missiles. You are going to lose this. I would be the worst.
Yeah.
The worst person. To be
Who's the country?
Like, don't give me power.
Is it Sweden or God? Who's the one who's always neutral?
Switzerland?
Yeah, not anymore.
Wow.
And there goes our
Therese is
there goes our entire Swiss audience.
I'm kidding.
Way
I
to
love
go.
your cheese.
What
and
Swiss
your chocolate.
audience? You have to
You know,
explain
if you look at
towers.
seriously though, if you look at the analytics for our channel, our videos have been watched from people from like 150 different countries.
Oh, I
Literally the
didn't
entire
think
world.
We are international.
Any of them were from.
A lot of them are just single views.
Yeah.
Most of them are U.S., Canada, UK.
Everyone, quiet. To the Swiss.
He
the
was
Swiss
trophy hunting.
To the Swiss people, I like your chocolate, but I don't care for your cheese. I said it.
What about their army knives?
Okay, those two.
The Swiss
How
Army
about
Man.
watches?
We should watch that.
Chocolate.
The watches.
Swiss chocolate.
The thing.
A swatch.
Yeah, I know. I like it.
You like the swatches?
Oh my
The
god.
swatches.
What if they were made in
You
Croatia?
said it. What?
I like the ones in Croatia.
This is
They
a
make
dark
watches
joke.
in
He
Croatia.
gets it. Because you take the first letter of a Swiss watch, and you put it in the
Oh.
W, so it's a swatch.
Oh, I got swatches. That was funny.
Going to Croatia,
No, I don't get that part.
it's crotch.
Oh, that was no. Maybe it wasn't funny, so I didn't laugh. I'm trying
Yeah.
to figure it out.
I think we just lost our entire audience.
No,
There you go.
Terpez is on.
Terpez.
Hello.
Is
I want to know about your
our
powers.
fan,
What?
mostly
Two
our
powers,
only
I'm
fan.
confused.
Although Angela's
Okay.
The
on.
way you put that makes that very depressing sounding.
The 2A towers.
No, what Chrissy
Oh,
just said.
I would say we're in a large room, but it's not expensive.
So 2A
it's a
towers.
grand
Why
palace.
is one lightsaber
One might say it's a
smaller
big
than the
house. that we're all
One's
in.
37 inches, one's 30.
We're in the big house.
One's smaller because it goes
over in,
it
over in
goes as a
cell
stack.
block
Yeah.
13C.
That's
that
why.
one goes as a
2A,
stack.
sell about 2A, man. Come on.
Okay.
Why aren't there lightsaber spears?
You can buy them. Lightsaber spears are the Jedi Temple Guardians, and they're normally gold.
Yeah, I know that. I know.
This guy's dropped so much money on him. He's an expert
I know
on
the
every
meaning
model.
behind certain colors.
Can you imagine
Yeah.
someone reviewing like lightsabers? Like,
They do.
oh my god.
Honest to God, I
All right, you
swear
gotta
to
do
God,
that
they
now.
do.
You gotta
do
do
it.
that. You
I'm going to.
You reviewed the Pip-Boy mug. You gotta review the lightsabers.
Yeah, how
I'm
many?
going to because I'm probably gonna
And then-
buy just
and
2
then
more, and that's
you
it.
have to, and then you have to demonstrate how to solve all of those cubes, all of them combined in 1 minute.
Hold up, wait, no, go back to the light. I want you
Even,
to.
I don't think you
I
can
want
do
you
the
to
ghost
review the
cube.
lightsabers not as the models, but as actual
How many?
lightsabers.
All right, how many cubes do you have here?
I solved it. I solved the ghost cube.
I messed it
I
up and
fixed
I
it.
solved it.
I hate these puzzles, by the way.
I don't, everyone looks up the solutions. I'm like, I don't understand. You said follow your
Yeah.
guide. Is that what you're
Yeah, I never solve them.
I look up the solution too, because
Yeah,
I
that's
give
what I'm
up.
saying. I was like, I don't.
That's why I don't play with them, because I'm just like, oh, I'm just gonna look up the solution online.
I have one of my own, and it's a Sudoku cube.
This is embarrassingly.
Like,
I mean, look how many cubes there are here. That one's not even a cube. It's like a polyhedron with.
Joe-
Dodecahedron.
Is that what it is? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, it's got pentagon faces.
That one.
the Sudoku cube is probably one that Marshall couldn't solve.
There's I believe that a Sudoku cube.
Right now, I have 7 cubes.
Except they're not all cubes again, technically speaking.
Still, tomato, whatever.
No.
Anyway,
it's
no
more like
versus
it's
tomorrow.
more it's more like
They do in
apples,
England.
oranges.
Yeah, British people.
Yeah,
Oh,
because they say A's as R's. Let's
Oh, that's why it's
see.
Leviosa.
Not
Thinking American
Leviosa.
Harry Potter schools is Leviosa. It
Leviosa.
doesn't work if they say sa. It's like New Americans say it, right? It's Leviosa.
Oh my god, I want to go see Fantastic Beasts so bad now.
Yeah, apparently
Yeah,
in
but you
America
wouldn't let
we're not
me.
called muggles, we're just called
No,
Oh
man.
my god. Can you imagine if
No,
they
it's
say
no
that?
mash.
They're like, it's Leviosa. It's like Leviosa, Leviosa, man. Whatever.
A.
Yeah,
It
right?
works.
What are you doing?
Whatever you
solve
say.
a Sudoku cube.
Oh god. So the reason that I called this episode Live from 2A Towers is because my apartment is apartment 2A.
Yeah, just keep giving them personal information
Yeah,
to find you.
the PII is real here.
Where are they gonna get 2A?
I'm gonna get them arrested.
How and solve?
Oh, they already know where you're at.
I know, but still,
The
they don't
world
know.
already knows where we're at.
They
right
don't
now.
know the exact building.
Yes,
They don't know the road. They don't know the
Somewhere in the world right now, a U.S. government worker listening to this conversation is
government
laughing right now.
worker. I doubt Terpace works for the government.
We probably have more
He
of an
says he
audience
knows
from
our
none than an
exact
actual
location.
audience.
He doesn't think very highly of you.
How many Chinese and Russian hackers do you think are listening right now?
At least 3.
None, because it's only
They're
Terpace.
hackers. They wouldn't know that they're listening.
They would.
Damn it.
Why would they?
So we honestly have like thousands of views, but they're all from Russia and they all hack us.
And they don't count. They're not official statistics. 'Cause
Get
they
out
hacked
from
in.
in front of the microphone, Jacob.
He's typing.
If you're gonna say something, then say something.
To solve the Sudoku cube, you need to include pencil and paper.
Get the fuck out.
You wouldn't even try?
No.
You gonna say something?
You got something to say?
You're blocking Matt, and he's actually
You got
talking.
something to say?
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't, block his booming voice.
Oh, I'm sorry. You can't hear me over your big head and ego.
Wow.
Right, jerk.
You're drunker than me.
You don't have a comeback to that? You're the king of comebacks. You always just say, oh yeah.
I want my comeback. I tell you this day.
Hold up. 42.551760, negative 83.006585.
What coordinates?
Longitude, latitude, if you guys want to find.
Wow!
There you go. You heard it first on the Social Outcast
Are you
Podcast.
shitting me right now?
Send your nukes.
He asks,
Send your-
how big is his head?
Or is
Oh,
that just the intersections?
That's not even...
Terpace says his
Okay.
name is
I
also
mean-
Jacob.
I mean, yes.
What's that?
Terpace says his name is Jacob.
Nuclear launch?
There's only one Jacob allowed here. Get out.
Hand me mine.
I'm getting killed now.
That brings back the memories of the first ever StarCraft class game. And I was playing as the Tyrants, and I'm like,
Right,
guys, how do you
another
launch the
lightsaber.
nukes? And I started launching them, and I pointed it right at our own team's
and,
army.
like, 7 different
Terpace
armies.
says
And then-
it's false.
Because it was a 7v1, and I'm trying to figure out how to launch nukes, and I finally figure out and just click.
Who
and I
clicks on their own army when trying to launch a nuke, though? Like,
I was
okay,
trying to figure out
I
how it
understand you
works.
say you
Well,
know
can
how it
we
works,
use
but
that?
are you going to try to figure out how it works on your own men? Like, oh, I know this explodes. Let me throw this grenade. Like, let me just try to figure this out next
I
to
did
all
it
my
once.
guys. This is a good idea.
I did it
Oh,
once.
I made
Beginning when you
I
don't
made
have it.
I made Jacob and Marshall rage quit from a StarCraft game because I launched too many nukes on them.
He
All I
was
did-
taking me out.
All I did was the entire game. I just made ghosts and nuclear silos, and then just landed in their bases and just launched them endlessly, and they rage quit. And then accused me of being like North Korean or something like that.
Wow.
That sounds about right.
Oh man.
That's what Kim Jong-il would do.
The Kim Jong-il. He a launcher of the nuke set too.
Now
So-
it's Kim Jong-un doing it because he's...
Jacob's on the floor right now. I think he's drunker than I am.
Nope, just
He was
like
the
that.
first one to break.
Yeah.
Probably hated his
Sounds about right.
father.
So how's
Gets
that?
rid of
How's
all
that
his-
mix that you made there?
It is fucking terrible.
All right, you want to
Why
explain
don't
what you
you
put? All right, how
add
about you explain
something?
exactly what you made that cocktail?
I
out of?
put in Jack Daniel's Tennessee Honey, Fireball whiskey, some cherry whiskey from Frankenmuth, and whatever whiskey Jacob gave me.
Evan Williams.
Evan Williams.
Yeah.
Evan Williams.
Why don't
and
you
then
put something else in it?
Coke on top of it.
Like.
So
it's
we're
still
we're gonna dub that cocktail that you just described the Social Outcast.
like
The Social Outcast. I like it. It's got a nice
Yeah.
ring to it.
like since it still tastes terrible, add something to dilute the terrible tastes.
Coke. I added Coke, but it's not working. It's
The Social Outcast.
To
That's gonna be
taste
famous in bars all across the
I'm
country
gonna
now.
get me a brunch.
Trapeze says we have 9,292
9,200.
subscribers.
We have 9,200 subscribers. Wow,
No.
man, we got famous overnight.
You missed your decimal points.
There's your new.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry.
There you go. Looks like what I did last week.
You know no
What
one can
did
see
you
that,
do
right?
last
Yeah, I know.
I
But I
did.
was
Ooh.
hoping that
Are we doing
The
anything
tonic?
for 100 subs?
pop, you mean? No, we're not doing anything for 100 subs. Maybe just another episode.
100
Anything?
subs is, quite frankly, not that much.
If it's 100 subs
if it's-
that religiously watch our stuff,
That
I
would
do
be
something.
that would be a different story. Yeah, like I would do 1,000 subscriber special. I can't even talk.
Second
I'm not
ago.
even- I know. I'm a second to go now. I would do a 1,000 subscriber special.
Both
I
of
would
us
do
can't
that.
speak.
What would you consider for doing it? What? An unmasking since you want to remain anonymous?
Unmasking.
I might possibly do that.
You can do something for 100. It doesn't have to be anything big. You just
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 hold
mention
a
it?
drink and just say Nazdrovya.
you can make a drinking game.
24-hour live stream podcast.
That is too much.
Constant.
That's way too much. That's like our 1 million subscriber special.
Yeah, there you go. What do you say?
Special.
Special.
Oh,
It's whatever.
You don't know how to
Okay.
read?
it
You-
says
you did-
special.
You went to school, right?
No, it's the way Jacob would say it.
That is on
Yeah.
special.
Hey, just because I say Piscetti doesn't mean I don't know how to say special. Yeah, no, go on,
Well,
freaking another
Piscetti.
lightsaber.
I'm gonna stab you again.
Oh, God.
Alright, I think we need to go to a technical difficulty screen right
No,
now.
we're good. We're good.
Technical difficulty.
Save that for later tonight, Marshall.
Poking you with a stick.
Yep. That's what we're gonna call it.
Take it out of context. I don't care.
Like in the Adventures
You know
of
that
Baron
that stuff gets
Munchausen?
taken. You know that stuff gets taken out of context all the time these
Usually
days,
it's
right?
for sex.
Usually,
You can't. You're
Like
ruining the
in-
joke when you say it out
can't
loud.
say that any
Like
blunter
in
than that.
Zotan.
But anyway, seriously
Well,
though,
yeah.
like stuff gets people. You can make like a soundboard of probably just stuff that we've said on all the episodes so far, and you'll
easy.
be like, "Wait a minute, I said that,"
Yeah.
and you can just seriously.
Hey, by the way, real quick, did you edit out our last episode?
I did make one edit.
I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah,
It's about him.
I made a 30-second edit.
We
mentioned the
accidentally
last
said your
name. So
I'm already the star, dude.
I
Yeah.
edited out that entire. I edited it perfectly though because it ends with.
I
it
honestly
starts
had
with,
no clue.
It starts with Jacob saying something. He says something like, "No, it's not me," and then I cut out everything after that, and then the next thing you hear is, "But I just want to say though." So when you hear it live now, it just goes, "Oh no, that was not me," and I just want to say though. And I just cut everything out
What was
between
the
that.
discussion topic?
The discussion was we name dropped your last name.
Bob, in
And-
reference to what though?
What was it?
We were talking about nostalgia.
We were talking about the New Year's party.
Oh,
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Yeah.
gotcha.
I just accidentally said your last name because
So-
dealing with two Matts.
So
It's
I
difficult.
edited that out because I couldn't do it on other. If it's more than 2 hours long, it doesn't let you modify the video.
That's stupid.
Oh.
So if we go over 2 hours, whatever we say is what we say, unless we pull the video down and edit it after that.
I mean, I could. No promises.
If you want to go to all that effort.
No
or the
promises.
better solution is to just become more professional and not name drop.
There you go. Or just not care.
Or not care at all. We've already established what the coordinates
Just
on
the
the
coordinates.
GPS are for this very location. So.
Trapeze is just.
I have to say though, you do
random
have, with this
emojis.
microphone, you do have to be careful because I had to edit something out.
Dude, okay, no, I remember what I wanted to say. Episode 10,
Mm-hmm.
I went back, started listening to it. I heard guys talking, like, down the hall. I had no clue.
Yeah, no,
I
but
couldn't hear
you,
them.
You, when we were recording that Secret Weapons Over Normandy episode, you ordered a pizza. Your thing is so sensitive.
Credit card number.
I could I could hear your credit card number. I could hear my address. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna make sure that's not audible at all.
Good thing
And
it
what
was
sucks-
podcast.
How could you hear? Wait,
This
'Cause his
this
microphone is too
microphone
good.
is really
it
sensitive.
picked up your person. Oh, you're
So
saying it
he,
picked up,
he
okay.
went in the other room like this with the phone. He's like, the credit card number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Write this
7,
down.
8.
Honest to
And you
God.
could hear the entire thing.
That's crazy.
He was talking really quiet,
That's crazy.
and I had to go
Like-
through and just wipe out the audio from that entire segment. I'm like, nope, I can't.
It's a good thing it wasn't live.
Well,
so
though.
It is a
2
good thing
weeks
though that
ago.
I record the audio and the video on separate tracks.
Yeah. So 2 weeks ago, what happened was we started an episode, and we started having like audio feedback a bit,
Okay.
but not that bad.
Yeah.
But I didn't hear anything go wrong. It went off without a hitch, or so I thought. I went back and I listened to it. You hear like 2 guys having a conversation. Nowhere in my
Right
apartment.
now, we're probably picking up all the neighbors.
I just wanted to have like a compilation you guys at the end of just other people and where they're being recorded.
Oh man.
Like you hear them having like a somewhat heated
I could
conversation.
hear the voice of the person on your cell phone, and your cell phone wasn't on speakerphone. And if it was more sensitive, I could probably hear what words they were saying. I couldn't tell what the person on the phone was saying, but I could distinctly hear their voice and hear words. I just couldn't make out what the words were.
This is what I get for buying a dynamic microphone. No, not a dynamic microphone.
Or a really nice microphone.
What was it called? A Yeti? Or something?
Yeah, it's a Yeti microphone, but there's 2 specific types. There's what this kind is, and there's what a dynamic microphone is. Dynamic
Stereo
microphone.
sound?
No. A dynamic microphone only picks up like what's directly in front of it,
Mhm.
which is actually what real audio workers do
Right.
and whatnot. There are people who use a Blue Yeti
Surround
for
sound.
audio work and whatnot. Like Team 4-Star uses it and whatnot. But like Rooster Teeth, they all use dynamic microphones.
Which probably costs a lot more.
Rough. It's a rough comparison, but either way, this microphone was still super expensive. A dynamic microphone is still roughly the same price. You get the same output, really. In
What are you
rough
dropping?
comparison.
What number did that land on?
I have no 7.
5.
It's a 6-sided dice. So,
That's why I didn't get
4.
7.
no, your wizard skills are off
2.
today.
3. Damn.
Eventually, you're going to get it.
Hey, second
Yeah,
guess.
like if you get 6 guesses,
Maybe I'll
it's
drop
6
the-
sides
Sorry, I was
wide.
reading the bottom of the dice, not the top.
I'll drop
13.
I'll drop the D20.
You didn't get out
Oh, you're calling it before.
13.
15.
Is that seriously 13?
Get the fuck out.
I think, depending
Get
on
the fuck
what-
out.
whatever you say is the top. Because it landed on its side. And it's in
Let
a
me- let
carpet.
me-
It's 19.
Okay, it's 9.
Let me
look
look at
God damn it, Jacob.
I thought you were gonna step on me.
No.
Oh, it's not on
I like how this
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
podcast
19, 11, and
has...
Yeah. Well, 13
Transitions.
was in there though.
13 was in the mix.
If I
We
just-
should do this
if I just
every
tilt
week.
it this week.
We probably could.
There you go. Now it's 13.
You modified it. Oh, you got it right.
Yeah. Oh, you got it right. You're such a wizard, man.
Hey, almost. Almost.
Almost doesn't count.
It does in some stuff.
Really. Like,
Hey Matt, would you mind coming here every week?
every week.
Yeah,
I'll have to
of
see.
course.
I might be able to drop in here every once in a while.
Yeah.
Every
I
once
mean, it
in a
doesn't
while.
have to be every single
I'm gonna
week.
drop in every day and drop a deuce.
Dude, go in the bathroom and see if they can hear you.
They
Shut
can.
the door.
They will.
That'd be awkward.
It's
Oh, you know what's awkward is we had a
Happy
real
headset.
Skype call one time, and he brought his microphone with him into the bathroom.
Just
taking a shit now.
we'll just have a have the
No, go in there,
podcast,
close
someone
the
in
door,
there.
and flush the
I'm
toilet,
gonna be in there
and then we'll
crying.
see if the audience can actually hear that. That's how ridiculous this microphone is.
Well, so you can hear him through the wall.
Terpes, you better let me know.
I mean, I can hear him through the wall.
This is really awkward. There's no lock in that door, I checked. It's a fun fact
It
for you
sucks.
guys.
The ironic thing is there's a lock on the bedroom.
Ooh.
So there should be locks on both of those, if anything. Well,
Oh, he's actually going to the bathroom.
he probably has a sink on.
Well,
There's
if,
only one host left and 2 guests.
like I said, I
and-
like how this podcast has turned out.
Do you have a code name for this, or do you just use your own name?
Usually I say the radical machine.
Okay, the Radical Machine. How's it going?
I hope the internet heard me take a piss.
Oh, what
Oh,
was?
I
Okay.
did.
Yeah.
I could hear it.
If Chrissy could
was-
hear it, then it
it
comes
was
out
very
super clear.
subtle.
Matt, I do not give a damn where you are. I'm not coming to find you. I'm going to sit down and enjoy my drink. It's just a party.
How could you enjoy it? You said it tastes terrible.
It does taste like
Then
shit.
how are
This
you
is
going to enjoy it?
Turn down for what?
Marsh the Mystic.
I turned down for a lot.
I don't-
Jacob
Where the
just go
fuck
in the
did he
bathroom
go?
and we just have a podcast in there.
We didn't.
He did.
He's in there?
Yeah.
Yes. Where else
Bullshit.
could he have
How many
gone?
rooms
No,
do you
he's
have here,
not.
do you think, buddy?
There's secret rooms now.
He's hiding in a closet.
That's so cool.
somewhere.
I want to have secret rooms in my place.
Wow, he actually got scared.
Yeah, of course. There's nowhere else to hide in this place. Or is there? If there was, I wouldn't tell you where it is. Let me just put it that way.
So, Marshall, do you like how this podcast has turned out?
I mean,
Jacob was on the floor.
it's a
He
party.
regrets everything.
It's a housewarming party.
I brought
You just
I brought
put the
my
microphone
game.
on.
Okay, you can't keep that.
I just put the
You gave me my
microphone
chair.
on
You
for the
gave me your
podcast.
stuff.
I guess.
You gave me a guilty crown.
I didn't give you.
I-
It was a lend-
They'll let me borrow it.
lending.
You know what I
Absolutely,
mean?
that is true. I just setting a clearing up for everyone,
You know, you should just have it on a piece of paper so that way you don't forget it.
and then I lose a piece of paper. You don't know how much I
That's
lose
why
stuff.
you put, like, tape it on the wall.
This tape.
You just get a knife and it's like
You
you
guys see
just stick it on the wall.
you
It's
see
got a
the-
black hand. It's like we know.
You see the Hook movie?
We
Movie
know.
Hook?
That's how
No.
you
Oh,
get
man.
to stick to the wall.
Then after you get that note
Takes the
and you
kids
sleep
to
in a
the
bed,
death.
you wake up in a abandoned shack in the middle of nowhere. And there's 3 hooded people and you have to choose
Dude,
which one needs
I
to die.
got screwed over from that. I was doing a quest, and I didn't it teleported me to like an island, and then I freaking I killed someone on the island, and there was a bed. I was like, I need to heal me when they rest, and I freaking wake up, and it's like they had kidnapped me off this quest island. I'm like, how do I get back there? It's
Off
like
the magical
it's
quest
off
island.
the side of the map. It shows me an arrow in the middle
Okay.
of
What
nowhere,
were you
and I'm
playing?
like, it was
Skyrim.
Skyrim, yeah.
it might have been Oblivion.
Oh,
Skyrim.
Is
it?
That
That
doesn't
doesn't-
Oh
maybe
yeah.
it was Oblivion then. Yeah,
There
I
it
don't
is,
know.
for
But
sure.
I don't remember.
it was an
there
Elder
being-
Scrolls game.
I don't
yeah.
remember there being a quest island in Skyrim.
I like how you assume you've done every quest in Skyrim.
Yeah, really.
I was
Hey, no, there's this.
under
They
the
teleport you to
impression.
this little I don't know if it was Skyrim, but they teleport you to this little area with a boat, and then I found out you had to go to this random dock, and they had to take you on a boat.
Okay,
back.
but for a while you're like,
I
seriously?
think I had to look it up to figure out how to get back to this place that I had been teleported out of.
With as much time as I spent in Skyrim, I would have thought I had.
And when you say as much time as you did, it's like only 100 hours or something.
No, 400.
No,
Well, I think you
I
had
think I
done
could still
100
probably
something
top
more.
that.
I would have thought I had
400
done
into
everything.
one character.
I love how basically I did not do any of the story mode missions, but when I finally did do it, after just randomly wandering around, I already automatically had the item on me. It's like,
I love how you were just like, I don't always do quests in Skyrim, but when I do, I already have the quest item with me.
Because I just wander around and do random stuff. I didn't play
Like create artificial drama,
That's what
Taco
I
the
do.
like
Wanderer.
marrying someone and then killing their brother.
In my defense, he caught me stealing. I had to take him down.
In your defense, you were the one who
You were
perpetrated the crime in the first
stealing
place. You were
things.
stealing stuff.
What do you mean?
He
There's
caught you,
You-
so you were the one committing the crime. He caught you, and then you committed another crime by killing him.
Technically,
Not to mention that he was your brother-in-law.
Technically,
Way to
I'm
go.
part owner of that shop, and for some reason, she still makes money after that guy's been dead for years.
But you were stealing. You have no defense.
Insurance.
I did raise him as a zombie, but I didn't know they turned the ash after. I thought they remained.
So not only did you kill your brother-in-law, but you turned him into a zombie, and then he crumbled into ash.
Semantics.
Just don't tell that to whoever
I want
your
marriage.
real-life brother-in-law would be. Then.
Yeah, who's gonna be your real life brother-in-law?
I
Who's
don't-
your special lady in your life?
I don't have one.
He's working
What
on
about
it.
you, Matt?
Working on it.
Yeah,
I mean, I know stories.
Working on it.
Marshall's
Yeah.
the only lucky guy, but you are so social at your job. I should have found some. Because you
He's gonna
like,
marry
sign
into
up
money.
for the soccer team
That's
or
the
whatever.
goal. That's
Yeah,
the
you
dream.
sign
I
up.
signed
That's your
Of
goal?
course I signed for a soccer team because I like
need to
playing
find
sports.
some rich person.
Yeah,
About to die.
so I thought
He's-
you would have been social enough at
What's his
your
name?
Betty
job
White.
that you would have
Betty White. Betty White.
met someone
Betty
you
White's too
like.
cool for me.
No.
Money.
Hey, it's 26,
We're nerds.
man.
What do you expect? I'm a social outcast and I'm a nerd and I'm a computer geek. What do you want from me?
So's Marshall.
Jacob, can you sit down and do that? You're doing that
No.
right next to the microphone.
And it makes
They'll
loud
hear you.
clicks.
Honest to God, I swear to
I
God.
mean, are you listening to that thing?
No. He's the troll. And the girl. Oh! Oh!
Marshall got
Those
that for
reflexes,
Christmas.
though.
Also, where did that corner go? Did you
Them
drop it?
reflexes, though.
Where'd that quarter go? What? Gonna make him pay.
Oh, God damn it, Jacob.
How are you?
Hey,
Jacob, you
hey,
didn't-
Chrissy, your shoe's untied.
I'm not wearing shoes.
That's
Marshall's-
the point. That's basically what the kind of joke you just pulled there.
No,
Yeah, but
I was
Marshall wasn't-
looking.
Or Marshall, you dropped your pocket.
Marshall wasn't looking at the cube.
I didn't go to the bathroom.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know, he was talking
I
about me.
know. He said Jacob.
Who's
Yeah.
there?
He thought. Come in.
To all you viewers out
unless
there.
you're selling Girl Scout cookies, we don't want any.
I'll take some Thin Mints.
They're not selling
Thin
Girl
Mints,
Scout
no,
cookies.
the tray foils are the best. The shortbread cookies.
Thin Mints are better.
Jacob, you did not
What?
put that back.
All that.
Oh, wait,
hard
never
work-
mind, it's
okay,
not
all
solved,
that
never
hard
mind.
work you just put into solving that cube, and he just.
That's
walked
one
on
of the only
Yeah,
one
you
that's
can
not
mess that
solved.
one.
So I have.
I mean,
All
that
right, this
sounds like it might have been.
So this is not. I just want to say disclaimer for you, Matt. This is not what usually happens on the podcast.
Well, okay.
People lying around on the ground,
Let's-
crawling under desks,
Let's clarify
using the
the
bathroom.
events that led up to this, right?
Okay.
I get here. First off, I was here for like 20 minutes with just like radical machine here.
Mhm.
he was just
me and
watching
her.
me play
I was,
Lego
I was
Lord
like
of the
on my phone,
Rings.
like, oh, who invited me over? Marsh. Okay, where is he? I don't freaking know. So I take a photo. This is what I did. I pulled up my phone after like 20 minutes, and I just took a photo of his stuff in the corner of his apartment.
Oh, yeah.
And I sent it to him. He replies, Jacob's lost. I'm like, oh, okay. So more people are coming. It's good to know.
It just seems that when we all get together,
And we get it. Everyone
Marshall
gets here.
feels the need
I'm like setting up
to
a board game, and you guys are like, guys, booze.
get out, lay on
Oh,
the
this is gonna go
floor.
real well. I already know that's gonna go
Hey,
smoothly.
hey, I was one who drove though, because I knew things would not end well if I didn't
Would have been
drive.
perfectly fine.
Would you mind if someone messed that up for you?
No.
Okay.
Do it.
Pays was asking.
Nothing on the psychedelic level. No, not yet. I'm not that drunk.
Psychedelic usually refers to drugs, not alcohol. So maybe
I don't know what you're drinking, but
If you
No,
take-
you get
I don't know
so
what you
drunk and you start seeing shit.
And you kiss a girl.
Somebody was joking about that. Where they said that they knew somebody who was a mushroom hunter. That's a real
Uh-oh.
thing. You go and look for
Truffles.
mushrooms so that you can pick them and cook them.
Mhm.
And I'm like, so how do you know if they're poisonous or not? And they're joking like, well, if you get high on them, they're probably not the ones you're looking for, unless that is what you're looking for.
I always wondered how much better the truffle mushrooms tasted than like shiitake.
Yeah, I don't know.
You might want to pull out a field manual and find out. You know they publish stuff like that, right?
Oh, they
Like
have
all
to.
of the possible plants you can find in a state and all the wildlife and stuff.
Yeah.
So you
Let's
can
go hunting.
You can get entire field manuals and be like, yeah, so these are all the poisonous plants in this state. Don't touch or eat them.
I like mushrooms in my eggs.
She just likes mushrooms in general.
Yeah, you've made a joke about that when I was cooking them.
Honestly, I don't get why you had to specify in eggs.
That's where I like them the most.
I only like mushrooms on
Actually,
pizza.
No, probably on pizza.
My
But that
cousin
doesn't
says
count.
that. It's the only shrooms I eat are on a pizza, and then just Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Doesn't
I want
count
that shit.
because I
I know,
take
right?
them off from the pizza anyway.
What? What are you
What
looking
is that? Arrowwood.
for? Arrowwood.org?
I can't tell what
Are we doing some research here?
I can't tell what that's about.
It's about psychedelics.
That sounds like a bad thing to name a .org website.
.org means it's nonprofit.
It's just an organization, man.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
I
have to be
thought
a nonprofit organization to
it
have
meant
a
like-
.org to have a .org extension for your site.
Everything that I've seen .org with has been like a charity.
Yeah, because they're nonprofit organizations.
Psychedelics doesn't sound like a
You guys should get a
charity.
PO
If they don't make
box,
a
and you can
profit,
get
they're a
sent
nonprofit
mushrooms.
organization. Maybe they give that stuff out for free. I wonder if they have
Yeah.
like free distribution centers for marijuana in the states where it's legal now.
You can
Free?
Fun
No.
fact: you can buy mushroom spores like that give you psychedelic effects legally, but you can't you have to grow them for scientific purposes or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't.
But you can just
Yeah.
buy them and they'll send them to you and it's totally fine.
The
As
research
soon as
would
they
be-
see you
Well,
eating
the reason I
them.
bring up free distribution because I heard this documentary where in ancient Rome they kept the peace by giving everybody free bread every day. So I just imagine in modern
America.
United States they would just give everybody free weed every day to keep the peace. Maybe that'll be something that the new president will implement. Yeah, here,
No,
I don't want
it's
anybody.
silly.
I don't want anybody revolting. Here, let's just
But
give them
that
all.
bankrupt Rome.
See,
Pretty
the
much.
president would have to be Snoop Dogg before that happened. Or Willie Nelson.
Yeah,
it could happen.
If Snoop Dogg
After-
was the
after this-
president,
after
you
this
know
election,
what would happen.
Anybody could be the president. I'm telling you.
Yeah, Trevor Noah was doing a hike and he said if Trump can be president, you can make it up this mountain. And they start yelling, Trump, Trump, Trump.
I find funny how you're the only one who thinks that's really
I think
amusing.
that,
We're all just giving you pity laughs
I know
right
there's
now.
been psychedelics around for a long time because there's definitely been a recorded event where I
I've
think
heard.
one of the not Caesar but one of the rulers at that
Wow,
time
Marshall.
had an attack on Poseidon and had his men stab the water to try to fight him.
Are you
Okay.
seriously giving
There
this
was
to
there
me?
was
They
the
marched the shoreline
there
and
was
stabbing the water.
You know the movie 300.
Yeah.
The bad guy
Can I put
Xerxes.
something
Oh, yeah.
in?
Well, so the real life Xerxes
Can I have a
apparently
drink after?
he built a bridge over a river and
Yeah.
had his troops march across it. The bridge
It's
collapsed. His soldiers drowned. So he had several hundred of his people come with whips
It's all right.
and whip the sea with whips so it would submit to his will. And then he built another bridge and that new bridge did not collapse.
There you go, because he whipped into submission.
So just have your minions just whip whatever you encounter into submission, and then
The only way I can
Poseidon's
see
in
that
that,
working is
so-
if they're in a Moses type situation.
I'm telling you though, that
You guys know that the Spartans were actually bad?
yeah, the Spartans were pedophiles.
No, because...
No, you know that, right?
No,
No, I didn't
I
know
said
It was
that.
systematic.
there was
You gotta
a,
do your research.
there was a YouTube channel that said
I
like
never watched 300.
the Persians actually did a lot for Western civilization with their policies,
I believe it. And the Spartans
But-
were all about warfare.
but they kind of screwed things up.
Yeah.
What does that say about Michigan State, people?
Let's not go there after their football season. Let's not go there.
Is there anyone here that doesn't know about their football season?
If you're from this area, you know about it for sure.
We don't know about it, but I was wondering if anyone else didn't know about it. Anyone?
No.
And,
No.
okay.
Alright, well,
Jacob?
obviously I'm the only one then that
It was
like I
bad.
said, I'm the only one who plays sports in this group anyway, I think. So
I used to play soccer.
Cool story, bro.
Shut the hell up.
that was right on cue. Right on cue. There you go.
That cut out the other one was good though.
Of course, that, so even though I'm the only one that plays sports in this group, I'm also the only one who gets sprained ankles and busted fingers.
Because
and
you're the
such,
only one
too.
that does that to work out.
Dude, after Wednesday, I felt like such shit. Like, I got out of bed and I'm like, I feel like I am dying.
You don't feel that way
See, I
after
didn't
you
even
work
feel that way,
out.
and I went in the hospital.
Yeah.
So I mean,
You
I-
both felt the same, but from different
I-
causes.
Blitz gets war scars. Huh.
no. What's funny though is, in my league, right? So I'm the goalie, and I dive around a lot, and then my hands are always getting in the ground, and it's a turf floor, and I have gloves. Well, I get sweaty, so I wipe my face off. So then my entire face by the end of the game gets black. And I've joked with my teammates now that that's my war paint.
Blackface.
So I've actually done it on purpose now where before the game starts, I rub my glove into the ground and then start to paint on
Oh my
stuff
God.
to put on war paint. I want to actually start getting into designs
Dude,
and
you
everything.
gotta get a picture of that.
Please tell me that's not a high school football field because people spit on those.
No, it's an indoor soccer field.
Oh my god.
People
Yeah, I mean, I
spit
take a
on
shower
stuff.
afterwards, so it's all good. But yeah, but seriously though, it's I want to start getting it to where I can actually make a shape or something, or do half.
You know
maybe
what?
next time I'll do half my face on a
You
two-face
need
You're
the
kidding.
goalie.
Aboriginal New Zealand face paint.
Yeah,
That would be
exactly.
Or what
I mean,
I did for that.
No, yeah, nobody would score on me then. They all be like, "What? What is this guy doing?" Oh, thank you for the ball. I'll take it.
Or
You gotta just go charging at him.
I have done it. I've made somebody scream once before because I ran out. Because if they get past my last defender and the ball's too far ahead of them, I will charge all the way out to play the ball. And I made somebody scream "Oh my gosh, what is he doing?" And I just booted the ball away. I'm like, "Yep, that's right, I did that."
Wow.
I've also accidentally taken people out. It's a no slide tackle league, but I'm the goalie, so I can slide to make a save. So I slide into the ball while they're still running at me, and they fall over me. I've had people fall on top of me, over me, everything. Yeah, I get a little wild playing. Clearly there's some confusion there.
Yes.
I never liked being a goalie in soccer. I felt like I was guilty, and there was a firing squad, and they're just
Yeah, if a goal went in, they'd be all looking at you.
No, I don't want a ball flying at my head.
Well, soccer players can get
I would be
violent.
See, I'm the
Anti-goalie.
opposite
I would
because
do-
the thing is, I know I'm not good on the field, and usually I end up getting, I look like a fool because someone will take the ball away from me or something.
Right.
But when I play goal, I'm actually able to get in front of it and stop it and everything. It's
Okay.
the only position I can play, so
Okay.
that's why I don't mind it.
everyone quiet.
I'm a little pansy when it
Two
comes to
things I
soccer.
have to say. One, for the face paint, you should do a sexy panda.
No
Two.
to that.
Sexy panda?
And two,
Why?
you should be the fat kid. I'm always the goalie.
He's not fat at all.
I used to be fat.
I get a little bit of a
Well, when
stomach.
you're little and you're bigger, you can like fill the goal.
I'm not gonna lie. This stomach has helped stop a few shots. This is the best place to get hit right here. Just a poop. Oh, thank you. You don't feel anything.
I feel it. It's immediately. It's
He
like
feels
a
it
little
for
push
you.
button. Yeah.
Pushing everybody's buttons.
I'm bad at like flexing my stomach before I hit there, so I'm just like, whoa, that did not feel good.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's fun though. Fun times.
Have any of you guys ever gotten hit so hard that you felt like you were gonna puke?
That's
Yes.
on
Like
my
not in the stomach, but
I've
like
gotten-
somewhere else.
I've gotten winded before, or getting hit so hard that I like could hardly breathe for a few seconds, but not to the point where I want to throw up.
I had one knocked out of me once. It was like a while ago. I was playing like flag football and I was running and I just like turned and there was a guy there and I just ran full impact and like I just got like blacked out for a second. But no, I'm known
So you
for
had a
like
concussion?
10 years in a row. The most common place I got hit was in like my genital area.
Oh gosh.
And it was like I've been hit there with like everything. From
Like a
I got
dodgeball.
a volleyball, a dodgeball, basketball, football, frisbee, hockey puck,
The
tennis
hockey
ball.
puck sounds the
Oh,
worst.
tennis ball is the worst. I've had that happen to me.
The actual
That's
worst one was
really-
the frisbee because I
Okay.
was guarding somebody
Yeah.
and people can't see me, but I was like fully like Spider-Man
Extended
against somebody,
and then just-
they went to like throw it under my leg or something, and they just boom, and I just was
Right
on
to
the
the
floor
dick.
for like 5 minutes. They're like, oh, you should go to the side. I'm like, I can't move. I was just crying.
Bring up the
Yeah.
TFS.
I don't blame you.
What?
That would
Dragon
be
Ball Z.
awful. Absolutely
What?
terrible.
With the Vegeta and Goku.
No.
That's the best part.
No. I'm not gonna quote someone else's content.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, then we'll get ourselves banned on
Spark
YouTube for
up.
copyright infringement.
I gotta say though, there's one time where I've actually felt like pain, where it made me feel like I wanted to just puke.
I would think.
And
the
that
hockey
was
puck
when-
would be
That's
worse.
every single day.
With
The crippling depression just
Okay.
makes me sick.
I don't know.
Why else
No.
do you have all that alcohol
I,
around?
It
You
was,
sure you're not turning into, the main character from Dragon Fin Soup? Start going around drinking,
She's
getting a
an
drunken
alcoholic?
rage.
Oh my
fighting.
god, I do have enough gear.
You do have gear. You're right. You can.
Nah,
you
I'm
can
just
equip
gonna be the
ring of
drunken
certain
Final
death.
Fantasy character in Final Fantasy 16. It's like, hey guys, boom, die. But no,
That was random.
I had an ingrown toenail.
Oh, yeah.
A few years ago.
I feel like I would have wanted to go to that doctor's appointment.
No. So sitting in the chair, they're like, all right, take.
Us?
Yes.
Oh.
Lots of it.
Oh, okay.
So they're like, all right,
And like, oh, that's so disgusting. I have to see it.
Yeah.
you're probably gonna
We've
want
already had
to.
enough disgusting images with the crickets.
You're probably
And the
gonna want to
spiders.
look away, and you're gonna feel a lot of pain and whatnot. And after that pain goes away, because of the painkillers we give you, you're gonna feel a lot of uncomfortable, but still look away. So they gave me 2 shots in my big toe, and it was like right on the knuckle,
Okay.
like connecting the foot.
Mm-hmm.
So when they did it, it's like, oh, I thought I was honest to God just gonna like turn over and just spew on their floor. It hurt that bad.
Wow.
And they're like, oh wow, you actually took it really well. Most like grown men cry super bad, like a little baby when they do that. I'm like, honestly, I'm gonna throw up because of how bad this hurts. It's like, you want a bucket? I'm like, no, I'm fine. I'm good. And so they're like,
They should have gave you like something to bite on.
it
Like in the
hurt
old days,
like
you had to
like olden days.
amputate your arm because it got all messed up. Like, yeah, here's something to bite on.
Like
Just take it
before
like a
you
man.
pass out.
Jacob!
Didn't mean to do that.
Jesus.
It's not a soundboard. I'm looking up a video. I was trying to show Matt.
Oh my god.
Which
Look it up
You
later.
gotta be more specific than that.
No, don't be that.
Okay. You. Yeah, I'm pointing at you.
Yeah.
That's
So the
something to
pus
say to
explode
you.
out?
No.
So
So
it just...
Birds.
they
Okay.
they
they're
had to
making
go
out.
in and like clean it out and then actually cut the cells out
Sheesh.
that generated the nail. And so I total curiosity killed the cat moment.
Looked over at it.
Looked at it, immediately traumatized. No, I don't want to look at that. What I saw was when I looked down, there are sticks about this big sticking out of my foot, out of my toe. I'm
So
like,
was there pus everywhere?
no, there wasn't.
Oh, you said there was lots of it.
Well, yeah, as it was getting infected beforehand.
I meant during the appointment.
No, they gave me a crap load of antibiotics beforehand. And then they
Oh.
did the thing. But yeah, no. It's like maybe 10-inch long sticks that they like were using to clear everything out and administer additional medicine. Oh, it hurts so bad.
And that's why I won't do it. I'll just take care of it myself whenever the need arises.
I gotta say though, I did.
Yeah, like it's that easy.
Soundbite. Right there.
I take care of it before it gets
Yeah, I
that
know,
bad.
right? We need to hire some. Maybe you can be our soundbite producer. You can just go through, listen to all of our podcasts, and just grab whatever audio you want. Just that's a soundbite. Oh, that's a drop. Oh, that's a. Then you can make a soundboard for us.
I'm just
Do you know how to make a soundboard, Matt?
That wouldn't be that hard, but
You're fucker.
like a physical board would be hard, but
Yeah, no, like a digital
that
one.
would be easy.
I'm not smart enough to figure out how to
I
make them work.
guarantee there's a program for it.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there's lots of.
You can just type
Pretty
in make
open
your own
source.
soundboard and they'll be boop.
Or we can just all go to Build-A-Bear and just, record a bunch of soundboards.
Yeah, shut the hell up back there.
How is that?
You're not in the show anymore. You're sitting back there. You're not up here.
You have
They-
a very
they can-
sensitive mic. I am in the show.
They
Yeah.
can still hear them. This microphone.
How is
Look,
going to
I'm
build a
trying-
bear?
I'm gonna do the show from in here.
You can do
from now on.
recordings
People will
and
probably
build a
still
bear.
hear me.
One record of what?
Do not tempt him. Do not. What's the word? Do not encourage him.
You didn't know that word?
Look, I've been drinking. Shut up.
Yeah, he's almost
Can
ready
you
to buy
feel
me
your
drugs.
face? Where am I now?
We've been going for almost an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Well, that's like one of our shorter
I know it's
podcasts.
probably for 2 hours because I name dropped.
Yeah.
So you
Wait, which name drop
I
did we
can't.
do?
You need me to say it?
Yeah. I know, we were trying to
You want
beat
to do
you.
two? Type it. Really? Why? You don't believe me?
Yeah, no.
I
can't
believe it.
remember.
I mean,
Okay.
we've been just free and open discussion
You want me to keep
here.
going?
Oh, did we?
I did.
Yeah, he did. I can confirm that.
All right, whatever. Anyway,
Oh, that's on you.
That sounds
No, it's on
me.
him, but it's you.
I did it.
No,
No.
just keep going, man.
Okay.
This is not important.
Not important. We're gonna cut this part out too. No, I'm just kidding.
Thank you, Editor Blitz.
The video makers always say this, but then I see it in their videos.
It's because people are lazy.
Yeah, they are lazy.
Not offense to anybody here. I'm lazy. I'm just gonna assume that most people are lazy.
Laziness is a big part of a lot of problems.
No, it's true.
A lot
If you're
of
lazy, you're probably efficient. In fact,
You're probably...
a lot of
problems. You
people
have
are
a
like
reason to be lazy because there's nothing
programmers
else.
because they're like, I don't want to have to do this. It takes too long. Let me find a quicker way to do this so that way I don't waste time on
That
it.
is
Do
true.
you want to tell your story about that program?
What program?
The magical save everything?
Magical save everything. Oh.
Did I hallucinate that? I was drinking that night.
Save everything? Wait, what? Hold on. Trying to think.
Audio. The soundtrack.
Soundboard?
No, the soundtrack program.
Soundtrack.
That, what? You're screwing with me. You're screwing with me. You are full of shit right now. The program that you wrote
Let me tell you about a program that Matt wrote that proves he's not one of those lazy people because
You're fucking laughing at me, you piece of shit.
Thank
He
you.
spent hundreds, like at least 100 hours on making a game of
What were you
checkers.
drinking?
I was drinking a shitload of Angry Orchard.
And I showed you some magical thing or something.
Magical save all program. You save like 57
Save the world?
files.
How many hours did you spend on checkers, Matt?
How many hours did I spend on
I
checkers?
swear to God.
Oh, the one for 10th grade computer science?
Yes.
Let me think. I stayed after school most of the days.
Were you in our class?
Extra time. So,
Everyone else made a game that took like
seriously,
a few days, and you spent so long on
it
checkers.
took me...
We're all playing Counter-Strike
I
and
was
StarCraft.
working on that for a good 2 months at least, I think.
Was
I
it
spent,
at least more
so the
complicated?
final exam for that class was make your own game. So everybody was like, oh, I'm just gonna make tic-tac-toe, or I'm gonna make a card game, or I'm gonna make something else. Me, with my ambition, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make a checkers game. Everybody got done with their project in 2 or 3 days. They're all playing Counter-Strike or Quake 3 Arena or Halo or...
I don't even remember my game. Oh, no,
I think some people even had StarCraft was the next year. People had a Super Smash Brothers Nintendo 64 ported onto the PC. People were playing that. People were playing a lot of Flash player games. Yeah, in the meantime, I'm sitting here trying to make this checkers program work. I never finished it. It was several thousand lines of code. It was an entire graphical interface, except the checkers were X's and O's, because I didn't have any graphics for that. But I actually got it where you could move pieces, jump, do double jumps. But it was
tic-tac-toe.
but the thing, no, I made checkers. But the thing was, like, if you clicked on a piece, you couldn't undo that selection. And if you clicked the other player's piece, you, like, broke the game because you couldn't move it because it wasn't your turn. But you couldn't undo the selection. So there were so many, like, things that weren't good about it, but I still got an A on that project.
Yeah, but so did I.
Because it was so
Yeah.
complicated. There were 7,000
No, but
lines
I
of code.
honestly did stay, like, a half hour extra on several days. I would miss the bus and have to walk all the way home, which took like 45 minutes to walk home.
So if I ask if you have any regrets in high school, is that going to be one of them then?
Any regrets? Maybe hearts.
Checkers and hearts.
We told that story on the last podcast.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
But for that, gang, you should got like an automatic pass.
I have no regrets but hearts, man. That was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I regret not putting money on it. I think I was up most of the time.
Weren't we joking when it was near like the end of our senior year? We were gonna have like a blackjack table or something and see if we could get people to actually play it.
I played blackjack in econ.
Yeah, I know.
No,
people were playing it in the calculus class where they were playing a quarter buy-in, and then you could double down.
We started in econ, and then we had a few of the same people in calc class, so we just played it.
And they had a piece of paper writing who owed.
Yeah, I ended up on that. I was up by like $5 at the end of the year.
Oh, wow! Actually, profit.
We did that. We played Call of Duty on our phones in econ too.
Okay. When I did funny, so one of my proudest moments in high school was how I got free lunch at the end of the year by the entire year. I think it was the sophomore year. I went around and at the end of lunch when they were trying to get everybody out and then the next shift the people in, I quickly would go to every table and look for any loose change and just swipe it all up and pocket it. So every day I would crawl under tables, I'd pocket it. I went over the place. Usually every day I came up with like a solid 50 cents or so. And I just brought it home and I had this empty jar. So I just started putting it in. And it piled up and up and up. And by the end of the year I had like $15 in loose change that I scrounged up.
I can't believe you had that much time to look for money.
And I went and bought myself free lunch with it and everything. Not at school. I think I went to Taco Bell and just
Walter pays.
a ton of stuff.
That's it.
Oh yeah.
Bye.
Thank you for joining us.
Yep. Have a good night. But yeah. that's interesting. Now, as far as saving stuff with a program, no, you were not hallucinating that. I did that.
Yeah. How long did that program
That
take?
took me more time to research what I needed to do than actually write it. So it's all like 3 hours or so. But I wrote a Python script where I could go on a web page. So there's this one where you can get video game soundtracks for free. But the way you have to do it is you have to click, download. Or if you want to do them all at the same time, you can pay them, right?
Okay.
So what I did was I made a script where it reads the HTML for the page, gets all the links to the sound files, and then sends a request to each one and then saves it locally on my computer.
Nice.
So I bypass that and I can just download everything.
Nice.
So it's like an entire soundtrack of 75 tracks or whatever. Yep, mine.
That's awesome.
I could do it and I can port that script to do basically anything. I think that's how we got into that whole Fire Emblem discussion, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I literally could have just hit the record broadcast button and we would have had an extra show.
Yep, that was... We still need to do that sometime where you do reactions to the characters. I really like that idea.
Yeah.
Where I just show you the characters. You're like, oh, that character, just by looking at it, see if you can actually know what the character's personality is and everything. Because
I caught a couple of them.
They're all based on tropes. Like, it's really easy.
okay.
So it's like, oh, this character looks like they're super depressed all the time. Or this character thinks they're a hotshot.
Would he also react to them?
Yeah, he would
Nice.
react to them as well. So, all kinds of things.
What is that?
You're just stunned in amazement right now.
He
More
looks
like
traumatized. Yeah.
Oh my god, that was perfect, man.
Is the rating too high for this show? Can't
Yeah.
share the details.
No.
I think it's on
Okay.
Facebook.
No, it's not. It's on Reddit, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, Reddit? Reddit's always got stuff that you can't share.
I'll tell you.
Nope.
Yeah,
On the public interwebs.
Public interwebs.
What?
Nothing.
Seems
Yeah, he's
like
gone.
Okay.
Seems
Turquoise
like-
left.
I'm just seeing if we have any other audience
Oh,
besides
no.
ourselves. We're so lonely.
we're always lonely.
That's
Seems
why we're
like
social outcasts.
No matter how many times you refresh, there's always something else.
Yep.
On
On
Reddit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because there's so many users using it at the same time. So, I
Marshall
mean,
was at the top. He refreshed 5 seconds later.
You were all the way at the bottom.
3 things.
Yeah, I believe it.
What section was it?
It was a section about trolls and your group of friends who can't keep a straight face, and then you can never believe them because of it, because they don't have a straight face.
Yeah, because I thought
You
it was
gonna do
under the
that?
section with the small penis problems.
Okay,
Is there a subreddit for that?
let's
filter myself. But
I
can't
don't
filter
know,
Jacob.
but I heard about it.
there's a Reddit for everything, I would believe.
Yeah, but I was hoping
Literally
there wasn't
everything.
a Reddit for
I
that.
don't
My
know.
favorite one is they did the fuck you. That's perfect. Where like it honest to God got me. Where it's like, what was it? NASA says that they're gonna get someone on Mars by 2018, whatnot. And it's just the title, and so
it's
when
just
you
like,
click on it, it's like, nah, JK, fuck you.
Wow.
That sounds like
That's,
send nudes type of thing.
Yeah, it basically is.
Who was the one who told me where they downloaded something for a long time and it turned out to just be a Rickroll?
It was him.
Was
It was
that
Jacob.
Jacob?
It was at the end of episode 11.
Okay, was it?
Of course it was
Okay.
Jacob.
That was on the podcast then. That was a great story though.
That's
Somebody was downloading
hilarious.
something that took,
Oh,
how long did it take? Like 40 hours?
They downloaded an entire season of a TV show, and it's just
It was all just a big Rickroll
Oh my god.
on a loop.
That's great.
And he didn't check it to see if
That's
each
super
episode worked or
fucking
anything, so he
great.
just downloaded the whole season. And it was just the whole season of
Bunch of different
Rickroll.
videos.
I could see that happening
Yeah.
to you.
It could. It depends on like. I guess if everyone rated it high, then yeah. I normally look at the comments too, since I feel like someone would out it.
Yeah.
But that's funny. That's really good.
Yeah, because a lot of times people will do that where a new game will come out or something, and they'll post a video like, "Here's a glitch. Shh. Make sure the developers don't find out about this."
Right.
Yeah.
And then it goes viral, and then the developers probably find out about it and patch it. But
Yeah, like that Witcher 3 glitch where you could basically make infinite amount of money.
because you could buy something and sell it for more on the other side of town.
No, you could buy something, break it, and then sell it for more.
Leave the shop and come back in.
I don't
Sell it.
see why they fix stuff like that because it's not a multiplayer game, so it doesn't really affect.
You just
I
have to
think
police
it's like-
yourself to not abuse it.
Right. Which,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's like an
if you wanted
exploit.
to, you could probably find some sort of cheat system anyway.
Yeah.
If you really wanted to, so instead it's like, okay, the people that don't want to cheat won't do it.
Well, I
do
read when I was looking up the spell guides for Final Fantasy, you can one-hit kill the boss with an insta-death spell and just win the game right there.
Dude,
you can just tell your mage, use an instant death spell and hit the final boss and you just win.
Joke's on you.
But yeah,
I'm
that's
wearing
if
two
you hit
masks
it.
in Skyrim.
That's if you hit it, but you could though. You could
Oh
do that.
god, that's like...
Yeah, because
never-
there's apparently several different instant death spells in that game.
Yeah,
So
there's
somebody's like, oh, I just wanted to try it on the final boss, did it, very first round of combat, cast it, he wins. That's it.
There was okay. So one summer there was. I wasn't playing it this time. There was for RuneScape. They released an item, and it was called like to get people to play, and it was called Insta Kill Darts. You get one of these 3 different items, and one of them was like 4 Insta Kill Darts. You click on a boss and you use it, and it would just die, or like whatever you used it on, right? So people would go to this guy where you have to have like 3 people to fight it to kill it, and they would just go, boop, dead. Like just blows up the guy. You're like, freaking, how is this okay?
I thought you were going to say they did it where they went to the highest level of player versus player and then just cast it.
I don't think you can actually use it at,
Oh.
like on other people.
Okay, I was going to say, if
That'd
they
be
could,
hilarious, though.
they would just go to like
You can
level
imagine.
100 versus
Yeah,
level,
right.
and just like, oh, okay, all your
Drops the
stuff
guy,
is mine.
Give me your kill another guy.
But then somebody would come and do that to you, so it'd be like, that'd be awesome.
They kill each other at the same
Just-
time.
No, it would just be like, it would be a free-for-all. Everybody has them, and then people would just come in, kill somebody with it. They go to grab their stuff, somebody comes and kills them.
Right.
That's
Somebody
like
comes along,
one in the
kills them.
chamber from
And it's-
Black Ops.
Yeah, exactly. And it would just go on and on and
That'd
on.
be great. I would love that.
That's one hell of a battle royale game.
Oh
So
man, I
what
want
should
to do
make
like a battle royale with like Nerf guns somewhere. That'd be sick.
We used to do that back in the day.
I-
at my
With
We
not
can
with 2
still
people
do that.
though. Battle royale with 2 people.
oh,
is
with two
okay.
people. Yeah, that's true.
They do that on Node. It's a channel, and they have like they do crazy stuff like.
Was that the one where they had a whole warehouse and they had like
warehouse
walls set up
like,
and they had
set up.
airsoft
Mhm.
guns and they
I
were
love
playing?
watching their stuff. Man.
That
It's
looks so fun. I would
looks
love
so
to do
fun.
that.
Marshall has enough air
They,
nerf
just,
guns.
didn't they all had like
basically-
GoPros, right?
Yeah,
so it
well,
looked like a
yeah.
first-person shooter.
They basically do like Gary's mod games, but in real life with like airsoft or Nerf, and it
That's
looks so
awesome.
fun.
Yeah, that looks
See,
amazing.
that's why I want to do we were joking about this because Chrissy's sister's getting married. And so we were joking about like what our wedding party would do, whatnot. I suggested paintball.
Like
I think
co-ed
that would be fun
paintball.
as hell.
That would be.
Guys versus girls.
While you're wearing your
No! No!
it's bride's wearing bridal dress.
You imagine
Into tie
you know, running a dry cleaner, these guys all walk in with just suits covered in paint. They're like, "Can you clean this up?"
I'm just saying, costume wedding.
I saw a funny post about something like that like years ago though, where some couple got divorced, and they owned the wedding dress, so the wife left, and so the husband, or now divorced husband, went hunting in the winter wearing the dress.
Oh my
Because it was camouflage. And he
Oh.
said he like successfully bagged several deer and stuff like that because he was just lying in the snow wearing
A white dress.
a white wedding dress with like a rifle and just
Oh
I
my
told
God.
Marshall what I
pulling
wanted the
the
theme for
snipe.
the wedding to be.
The fact that he could
But he
wear his
didn't
mom's
like
wedding
it.
dress also says a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
it's impressive in itself.
Yeah. Yeah, and there was pictures of it too.
That's
Oh
You just
my
see this
God.
guy wearing the full wedding outfit, and just, yep, he's sitting there with a rifle.
That's pretty great.
Why are they tweeting the same episode so many times?
It's an automatic.
It's
It's
shameless self-promotion.
No, it's a
by
Twitter
them.
bot.
That,
It does
yeah,
it. It
exactly.
updates
It's a
it
Twitter bot
automatically
that
now.
shamelessly self-promotes themselves.
Advertise like shameless.
That's what that's what we need to do. We just need to put like, hey, watch our stuff everywhere. We'll get like 1 million dislikes, but there'll be 1,000 people that actually watch it, and then it'll grow into
The
more.
comments are all
and
different.
then more.
Like,
and then more.
1,000.
Rain games are
More.
still stupid. Devin shows us.
Well, it's like
how
those
much of a
idiots.
liar
It's like those
he really is.
idiots that post on our videos. You know, like the hey, subscribe to me
Yeah,
and
I
I'll make
definitely
you
don't want to be
famous.
them.
You don't want to be like those guys,
No.
desperate for
And I
attention.
know, I responded to someone.
Oh yeah,
The other
you know
day.
you don't have to respond to
I was
stupid
bored.
messages. It's bad publicity.
It was last night, right?
Yes, it
Click on
was.
somebody.
There's no
It-
such
it's
thing
bad.
as
It's bad publicity.
No,
it is. It
some-
is. You make yourself look like an idiot. It's-
Some guy said something. I'm like,
he was insulting our.
he's
video
like, oh, I
quality.
didn't know you could actually get Skyrim to run on like a Windows 93 machine. I'm like, yeah, but we've moved on to
Yeah,
bigger,
that makes
better
us
things.
look
It was
petty
like 4
and-
years ago.
Makes us look petty, insecure, and a bunch of whiny babies. That's why I kind of don't like when you respond to comments like that.
Yeah,
Don't
I know.
encourage the
I was
haters.
so
You're
bored
filth.
last night.
Just saying, though. Just saying.
I was so bored last night. I was here alone, and I fell asleep out here on the floor.
Honestly, that's a measure of how good an apartment is. If the carpet's comfortable enough to fall asleep on. then-
But Marshall can fall asleep in a NASCAR race.
Yeah, I've done it before.
Well, what else is there to do at a NASCAR race?
Oh,
Let's be honest.
shots fired!
Watch the left
you can watch them zip by you every 5 minutes.
It's like a little
You
lullaby.
can watch them go in a circle, which is why I hate NASCAR.
It's like hypnosis.
I mean,
That's what it
from
is.
what I understand, it's more of just a big drinking party than anything else.
He gets it.
I
The
mean-
secret to the world has been cracked.
Your grandparents don't seem to drink when they watch it.
And everyone else does. That's fine.
Yeah,
they
it's just
didn't
a
get the
big
memo.
drinking party.
That's why I don't
Oh,
like.
hey, look, a car crashed. Oh, another one, and another
I
one.
would watch it if that happened.
I'm sure there's compilations on YouTube where it's just like car crashes,
Dude,
like
that's
hours
why
of it.
people like me would go to watch that. I just want to see stuff destroyed, despair.
Dude, it's ridiculous with NASCAR.
That's why.
Because you'll see a car like rear end someone, flip up, tumble into the actual stands, crush the fence, go into the stands and like land on the concrete floor that people walk on. No one gets hurt.
I want to watch that. Then I'll go to one of those.
Yeah.
but
all
like-
the videos.
Before all this could happen and no one gets hurt, like someone barely taps the wall and that's it for them. They're gone. It blows my mind. You watch some of the accidents that someone didn't walk away from
Right.
or lost their life.
And you're like, why, really?
Yeah.
Really? That's...
And it's like,
yeah, they
it's,
can die.
it's
like, in a
unbelievable
fire
that was
or-
able to actually kill someone. But like, this guy's going up into the stands. You know.
And walks away from me, waves his arms. Woo!
So someone want to give him a high five.
You
He's
don't
like, I
expect
got
the
you.
audience to get hurt. But that's why I don't like F1 better.
I just got on that.
I like F1 better. 'cause
And
it's
number
not,
3.
It's not in a circle. There's like actual twists.
You know what I like?
What do you like?
Actual go-kart racing and spinning people out.
Yeah,
I think we've
that's-
done that before, where we went
Yeah.
to...
Did I tell that story?
Yeah, Marshall got spun out.
Well, we went. It was for your birthday, I think. We
Yeah.
went to that one
CJ
place.
Herring
Yeah, and
Yeah.
You're not supposed to touch anyone when you do that, right?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
So one of my friends
was it me who someone spun you out? They hit you trying to pass you or something like that.
I don't know, but I got
It was
another
probably
funny story
Tom.
about that.
Okay.
You remember Cam?
Yes.
So I had him like up against the wall. We were like side by side, neck and neck.
Kinky.
Do we need to do that? Do we need to turn this off right now?
We were side by side, neck and neck on the go-kart track.
Wow, next time.
I had him up against the wall
Okay.
on the go-kart track, in the go-kart.
Sounds like...
Soundbite editor is gonna
Anyway,
never let
For
you
everyone
live
that's
that
wondering,
down.
Cam is a girl of legal age, so don't worry. It's okay. I got you, man.
I was the
Anyway.
only girl at the party.
and you ate shit behind someone. Anyway, I'll
Whoa.
get to
That
that.
was behind
I'll get to
party
that.
was
I'll get
this?
to that. I'll get to that.
Whoa.
Listen, so
Whoa.
So what happened was I just drove super close to Cam to where he was literally like bumping into the wall every so often. We went down around this corner. He went too far in and just all of a sudden we're neck and neck. All of a sudden he's just gone. I'm like, the hell? And I'm like looking back, but I can't see him. I'm like, okay, whatever. Drive around and it's like, oh, he's still on the wall. What? It's like drive back around again.
And he was probably flipping you off as
No,
he passed
no.
to the next
Second
time.
time, he's still on the wall. But he's facing forward, not turned around or anything. So I'm like, what the hell happened? Third time, as we're coming up, it's like, guys stopping everyone. He hit the wall so hard, he got stuck under the guardrail.
Oh, crap.
He got his go-kart stuck under the guardrail. And they had to
You stuck him there.
Yeah,
they had to lift up the guardrail, push him out.
And stop everyone.
Meanwhile, everybody stopped. She's pulling up in last. I stopped far back, and she's like looking at me, not paying attention. Boom! Rear end someone.
Oh my
The guy turns around. He's like, he looks back, giving her the death stare. One of the
He was
attendants goes
pissed.
like,
Was
really?
Was he wearing a Luigi outfit?
No.
Giving you the
Shut
death
up,
stare?
Ben.
No, but like the track people like look back and they're like, really? They like held up their hands. They're like, come on.
I had my foot on the brake. I guess I had my foot on the gas
I
too.
think on one of those races, me and someone else, it might have been that exact same one, it was just the two of us. I was trying to pass them the whole time, and it was only us because I didn't see anybody else on the track.
Yeah,
it was
it was you guys. You guys were ahead of us.
Because we were way ahead of the pack, and I think we were on one side, and you were all the way on the other, so we never saw anybody else. So the whole time during that race, it only felt like it was me and that other person in it, nobody else. And I couldn't pass him. I kept trying to like ride right up on his tail to catch a draft and try to get through him. And like every time I tried to maneuver, he would like look over and like cut off my lane. And I'd be like, oh, okay, I'm going to try going. No, whoop. It was perfect
What a
maneuvering
dick.
there. Yeah. No, whenever I play, I usually play very aggressive, and I wait for somebody to take a wide turn, and I just go inside them.
Right.
And
Yeah,
you cut them
that's
right
why I
off.
always
There
make
were-
Every
narrow
once in a while, I think I have
turns.
spun out a person before. I know I've had somebody get very upset with me once when I passed them, and I just went like, as I'm driving, I'm not even looking at it, I just got like a big smile and a thumbs up, and like, and then speed off.
I remember there was at one point in time, I was like just slow enough where I couldn't pass this guy, but I was right behind him. And what happened was he slowed down to make a turn, and I was like right on his tail. So he hit his brakes. I tapped him as we were going around the corner. He immediately spun. My cart slowed down a bit. It spun, and then I was still on the gas before I could react. Boom! T-boned him right there. And he's like, what? And I'm like, sorry. Oops. My bad.
You have to get out of the car and pull out like a knife and start walking over to
Yeah.
him. Like,
Yeah.
Grand Theft Auto
Rage.
style.
Yeah.
Just whip him out and just like hit him with the butt of a gun.
pistol.
Well, we should probably wrap up before the 2-hour mark so we can make edits.
Yeah, by the time Matt gets through done editing this thing, it's only going to be 45 minutes long. I thank you for that, because I would never do it.
I don't censor that much content. It's usually only like...
Only the ones that matter.
Only at most like a minute worth of stuff.
So it should still be over an hour and 50 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, this has been one hell of a housewarming party.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's pretty fairly warmed up.
It was mostly the party.
Yeah. But, I mean, still.
There was
Pretty warm.
drinking,
Nick has been like
heavy
farting all the time, like
drinking.
finally.
Oh, now you come back and join us.
Heavy
I've been here the
drinking.
entire time.
Yeah.
What?
You gave up.
But you didn't speak for a lot of it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was being overshadowed by Mr. Booming Voice over there.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I do best.
Being
I always steal the show.
All right, folks. Well,
Closing comments.
everything's probably settled down now, so videos should be coming out at a regular time
When are we
from
gonna
now
record
on.
Secret Weapons again?
I don't know, next Friday?
How many more episodes do you have to do? It
Next
seemed like you did
Saturday?
them all at the same
Like a
time.
full day worth of recording.
Oh,
We still got a lot of that game. We got over half of that game left to play.
Oh, wow.
And I've already put out 18 videos.
It's a long game.
It's very long.
How many more do you have left? None?
Yeah, I've uploaded all of them now.
Damn it,
I'm out
we
of
do
stuff.
have to record it.
So
Then.
we have to at some point.
I might try and make it for Sunday, but I don't know.
Alright.
Dude, it's been such a hell of a week.
The last one that was
believe
uploaded
it.
is the one after you rescued Pauline.
Mm-hmm. Pauline. Okay,
Make it sound like
so,
she's foreign.
closing comments by everyone. Taconator, go.
I don't know.
He's got nothing.
He's got
Matt?
nothing.
Nothing. Chrissy?
Tacos
I
roll.
had a very good time.
Okay.
I'm sure Marshall had a better time.
I had a
Looks
very
like we're all
swell
worn
time
out.
at the old dancing show. and
Well,
whatnot.
folks,
The dancing show.
It's been real.